Hey YouTube. Good morning. It's 11:24, June the 6th, and it's Friday. I had a short shift today. I be having all my thoughts together when I come on here. And actually I still have my thought. But I wanna say, do you ever feel like you have hit the jackpot when it comes to relationships? It's like I just hit the gold mine. And then it's gold on the top, and in the middle you find a whole lot of black rocks. Do you ever feel that way? I'm talking about guys, girls. Do you ever feel that way? Like, it's like you found the perfect person. They're the height that you want. They're the build that you want. They have a lot of the qualities that you like. They have a lot of their own attributes, or things they have. They have their own vehicle, their own house, they have a good job or a good business. Their personality is good, but some of the qualities of that personality are kind of fucked up. And you just feel like I've hit the jackpot, because a lot of guys don't even have two of the qualities that you want. So, or the girl, you find a girl that you want. She got a nice little shape, she working, and then her attitude and her personality is fucked up. So it's like when you find that you have, it's like sometimes we dive in feet first. It's like we just slide in, and then we realize that we should have dived in hands first, and then you get a chance to pick away, all of the different attributes, and you get to see and you get to realize. And I'm like, no, that's something I don't like. I don't know if I'll be able to deal with that one. I didn't know they did that. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm willing to, if I'm willing to deal with this on long term. Or, wow, I didn't know they was like that. In a heated argument, or something like that. I'm trying to word it right so y'all can understand. It's okay, and this is my personal opinion. It's okay to say we're dating instead of saying that we're in a relationship. Coming from a woman that's 52 years old, a lot of people my age be like, oh, I just want to be dating. I want to be in a relationship. Sis, listen, bro, listen. Date these people. Date that girl. Date that dude. Date them until you are satisfied that what they are showing you is what they do every day. It's who they are every day. Because you could be in a relationship with this person, because you agreed to be in a relationship with this person. 8 months down the road, you find out something, and it's like, what the heck is this? I did not know that this person did this. Or I did not know that this person was like this. you know. Or I didn't know that she wears socks to bed. Or I didn't know that he wear his underwear 3 times before he put them in the dirty clothes. You know, I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. You know, these are not actual things. I'm just saying. Hold on, I'll try this new chicken place out.
Hello, welcome to Queen's Hot Chicken.
Oh,
how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Is this your first time dining with us?
Yes.
All right, well, just take a moment to look at our menu, and I'll be right up to help you with your order, okay?
Okay. Okay. Queen's Hot Chicken. Queen's Hot Chicken. I'm gonna try some chicken wings, y'all. I'm just gonna get some chicken wings. Anyway, yeah, it's okay to date. Oh yeah, if you want to date for a year, if it leads you down that road towards a year, date for a year. Don't agree to be in a relationship. Then you will feel like you are stuck, you know? So, I would say, agree to be in a, you know, date. Let's just date for a while to get to know each other. Let's just date for a while and see how this goes. Instead of saying,
yes,
we need to be in a relationship.
Yes, it's right there.
Or I don't want to be dating you all this time and you dating other people or whatever. But I say,
hello? Yes, can you hear me, sir? Alright. It's
date.
Okay, no worries. How may I help you today?
It's okay to date for a year. You know, it's okay to get to know a person.
Yoda? Yeah, I see
before you be like, decide you want to commit to that person. That's where a lot of us mess up. We agree to be in a relationship with a person that we don't even know.
Just ranch, correct?
That we don't even know. Get to know that person.
Yes, we do have.
That's how a lot of times, that's how we mess up. Because we be like,
okay, I will write that on there for you, okay?
We agree to be
You're welcome. You have a good day. Please don't
in a relationship with a person that we just not,
alright,
we're just not familiar with. We may not even know their favorite color. We may not even know that they don't even have a relationship with their family, you know. So it's okay to date for long periods of time. Hold on, y'all.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, can I get the 12-piece wings?
Wing only or the buffalo wings?
Hold on. 12-piece.
So our whole wings are like our fried whole chicken wings.
Yes.
And then our buffalo are your wingettes. I
want the whole wings.
The whole wings itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have our 4, 6, and it doesn't come with sides. We have 12, 16, 22, and up.
Okay, I want 12.
12 wings?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you like to add any desserts or drinks today?
No.
All right. So I got you for 12 whole wings. That's going to be $20.42. Somebody's going to be at the window to help you, okay? You have a wonderful day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how the wings are before you add the sauce to them. I'm going to eat none of these wings. I may take this stuff home because I got so much stuff that I had that my son made. He cooked on the grill yesterday. And then my other son bought me breakfast yesterday. So, anyway, y'all. It's okay. Guys, girls.
Hello.
Hello.
Whole wings?
Yes. It's okay to date for however long you feel comfortable. For however long you feel comfortable, or for however long you feel is needed. Thank you. Like I said, that's where a lot of us mess up, where we agree to be in a relationship with total strangers. And that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like you don't know this person that you don't agree to be in a relationship with. And then after a while, you may feel kind of stuck. But if you have not, thank you. You too. If you have not agreed to marry this person, or y'all are not married, he can still get out of it. But like I said, you may feel like you're a little stuck since you did agree to be in a relationship with this person. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Something else I need to do. Go pick up my prescriptions. They keep calling me. So I'm gonna go pick up my prescriptions. Yeah, so that's just a thought that I had in my head, and I wanted to talk about it. I'm gonna go through here so I can come back out the other side. I should have went in there. I think I could go across here. Anyway, yeah, that was just a thought, but to me it was something important because a lot of us, myself included, agree to be in relationships with strangers. And that's how it was with my last relationship. I can't even tell you how long we knew each other because I don't remember. But also the relationship that I'm in now, I do also think that I should have, instead of agreeing to be, because being in a relationship with this person, he's not a bad person, but like I said, is things that you may want to know about a person before you totally commit to them, because some of their morals may not be, your morals, some of their, the things that they do you may not like. So before you agree to be in a committed relationship with a person, you need to know a lot of things about them. Lots of things about them. What they do in their pastime when y'all ain't together. What they do when they bored. Do they like to watch PORN? Do they read? Do they like to read? I'm just saying, things. These are things you want to know about a person before you decide to commit to a relationship with them.
What's the last name?
P-I-T-T-S.
What's the last name?
Pitts, P-I-T-T-S.
And the first name?
Melissa.
There's 2 for 272. Can I use the card on file?
1415.
Let me look. 5216.
Yeah, you got updated with this one.
What's your billing address for that one?
23608. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, because a lot of times we as ladies,
What's the address, the last four, the phone number?
408 Hustings 5045.
Thank you.
A lot of times we as ladies, and then I think sometimes men feel the same way, we want to feel like we're needed, like we're wanted. And so even though you haven't dated this person long enough to know who they are, and they ask you to be their girl or to be their woman, it's like we're just, all giddy and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'll be your girl, But
Alright, it should be updated. Do you have any questions about your medication?
no, thank you.
Alright, you're welcome.
Knowing that you don't know the person that you just agreed.
Alright, have a good weekend.
You too, thank you.
David, thank you.
You just agreed to be in a relationship with a total stranger. The only thing you probably really know about that person is what they do for a living, if you know that much. And you probably done went out on a couple of dates with him, so you probably know what kind of food he likes to eat. You probably know what his table manners are. You know, little basic stuff. That's all that you probably know about a person and dating them in a short period of time. Getting down to the real nitty gritty. Take some time. Spend the night together. You know, at each other's houses, and you know, see how they wake up in the morning. You know, see if they leave out the house without brushing their teeth. You know, little stuff like that. You know, you understand what I'm saying. You definitely you understand what I'm saying. You have to get to know these people. I feel like there's some money in there. You have to get to know people before you agree. Life is too short now to be like telling somebody you'll be with them and it's a bad relationship. It's just a bad thing. Why is this separate? And now you feel like I said, you feel like you're stuck because you agreed to be with this person, not knowing who that person was. Not knowing who that person was. You need to know more than their favorite color, their shoe size, their clothes size. You know. You know what they do for a living. You just need to know some things that you got to dig in the dirt to find out. You know? And those are things that you're not going to find out in 6 months. You may not find them out in a year. It may take a little longer than a year to find out. Some of the things that you need to find out. How they communicate with their family. These are things that are important. How do they react around your family? How they act towards you around your family? You know, if they be like, well, I don't feel like going around your family. You know, I don't need to know your family. I'm not in a relationship with them. I'm in a relationship with you. Things like that. If they like to drink, if they alcoholics, you know, you may not find out this thing in 6 months. Because you know how sometimes people practice discretion. Or even, people may act a certain way because they know a lot of times people giving them 6 months to see how it is they're going to act. You know, I'm going to have to get me a camera because it's like my phone be going dim a little bit. People know people be giving relationships like 6 months. Some people do. A lot of ladies do. Like, let's see how he do in 6 months. And a lot of guys will be like, oh, I got 6 months. So I could put on this facade, you know, for 6 or 8 months. I could do that for 6 or 8 months. And then after that 6th month, that 7th month, or that 9th month, they back to acting how they are because that's who they are. Some of them don't even last that long. Some of them don't even last that long. They can't even keep up a facade because they know it's just not them. So they can't be somebody that they're not. So if you like a person that's intimate, you know, that's very like to hold hands and like to kiss, stuff like that. So if they're like that and then they stop being like that, it's gonna be like, you know, that's just not who they are. Like, he coming out here to pick up some stuff. That was a tow truck. He got a lot of stuff on his car, on his truck. He prepared for anything. So when getting into meeting a person, guys or girls, and I'm referring to either or, when you're out there dating, it's no hurry to label what it is that you're doing. Before you label what it is that you're doing, please make sure you know exactly who it is that you're dating. And it's not going to take you 6 months to figure that out. Even though they say men know within the first date whether this is the woman they want to marry. That may be so, but ladies, make sure this is the man that you want to marry as well. And it don't take one date. Don't take one date. Because like I say, you may think you done landed a gold mine, and you dig around the gold a little bit, and underneath you see black rocks. And then you dig a little further, you may come back into some more gold. But you got to figure out what those black rocks are first. You know, and maybe the black rocks could be bad attitude. The black rocks could be bad hygiene. The black rocks could be inconsistency in employment. The black rocks could be bad credit. Bad money management. All these things you have to, if you agree to be in a relationship with someone, those things that he has that are his black rocks will become your black rocks. Okay? Because you're going to have to help him with his credit. That bad hygiene, you're going to have to talk to him about that hygiene. His irresponsibility, being irresponsible, that's going to be all these going to be your problems that you're going to have to help him work out. Unemployment, inconsistent employment, you're going to have to help him be more consistent with that employment. Bad money management, all these things, him or her, whoever is doing these things, the other mate is going to have to help this person with these things if you decide that you're going to be in a relationship with this person. But like I say, find these things out first. Like I say, you need to date longer. You need to date longer than 6 months. You may need to date longer than 8 months. Date until you are satisfied with this person enough to say, I want to be in a relationship with him. And I'm saying this from experience. So I'm mainly talking to the ladies. I know guys as well. I'm mainly talking to the ladies. Date these guys or the guy until you are satisfied with what he is producing and what he is showing you. Okay? Don't agree to be in a relationship with the guy. I don't care how old you are. Whether you be like, I'm 50 years old. I just want to be in a relationship. I'm too old to be going out here dating all these guys. I'm 60 years old. I want to get back on the market. I want someone to be with. Date these guys until you are satisfied with what they are showing you before you label in a relationship or before you agree to be in a relationship with this person. Okay? Because after you agree to be in that relationship with that person, and then you start seeing things that you will absolutely not believe are happening, and then you start to feel stuck because you have already agreed to be in a relationship with a stranger. Okay? So, with that being said, ladies, I'm going to end this video. And if you don't do anything else, please date that guy until you yourself are satisfied with what he is showing you. and you are able to live with it in long term. Okay.